and a very warm welcome to Bharata First. You're watching FRP Explains. I'm frankrausanpereira. Now I'm going to talk about the conflict between Israel and Palestine. Twitter has been trending with these two hashtags. India stands with Palestine and India stands with Israel. Why is it trending on Twitter? There have been clashes between Palestinians and Israelis in the old city of Jerusalem. These clashes have been going on for a few weeks now, right through the holy month of Ramzan. The al-aqsa mosque, which is in the old city area, is the third holiest place for Muslims. And this is where the conflict has arisen. There have been clashes between Palestinian Muslims and Israeli Jews. Israel annexed the old Jerusalem city and the eastern part of the city during the Arab-Israel War of 1967. Israel believes that the whole of Jerusalem is theirs and they want it to be their capital city. The Palestinians say that the Gaza Strip along with East Jerusalem belong to them and they want to use this portion as their capital for a future state. And this is where the problem stems from, and this is what a little bit of history as far as this issue is concerned. And the clashes between the Jews and the Palestinian Muslims and even the Arabs has been going on for a long time now, for over a century. And it continues even to date. India is not in a very difficult position as far as this issue is concerned, because India is very, very clear that it is an internal matter of Israel and Palestine, and that's how it should continue to be, just as we suggest that Kashmir is an internal matter as far as India is concerned and nobody should get involved in it. The Palestinians and the Israelis understand this as well. They are very mature about it and they understand what India's compulsions are and what problems India has as far as taking sides are concerned, and both nations are okay with it. India doesn't take sides. We saw us dehyphenating Israel and Palestine recently as well, where Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited both Israel and Palestine separately and not together, or else it always used to be that both these nations would be visited together so that one doesn't feel bad or the other doesn't feel bad. That was changed, that policy was changed, and we've seen that it has gone on well and we do not have any problems with these two states. That is what we should continue to do. Like I said earlier as well, it's an internal matter and the Palestinians and the Israelis will take care of it. In the long run as well, it's better if you don't get involved directly, because let's not forget, we don't want to antagonize Israel. Israel has always been on our side and has done us a world of good. Right from Kargil to 370 in 2019 to many more times after that, the Israelis have always supported India when we needed them the most. We also need to look at the global dynamics and how fault lines are being created around the world as well. And we need to be smart and go in the direction which best suits us. When Saudi Arabia and the UAE can bury the hatchet and become friends with the Israelis, we understand and we should know that the world is a different place and has changed. So it is in that perspective that we need to look at this issue, and India needs to progress in a way which best suits us, keeping in mind that we have a role to play, and the role is that of a nation that is not going to get aligned one way or the other. And the good part about all of this is both Israel and Palestine understand this, so it doesn't really put us in a very difficult spot or a difficult place. That's it on this edition of FRP Explains. If you like our content, please like the video, subscribe, and then hit the bell icon along with all notifications. For those of you who'd like to come forward and contribute to keep this content alive, you may do so by using the UPI IDs. A small contribution that you make will go a long way in us bringing you this content. So do continue to show your love and support. That's it from me. See you again next time.